Oh, sorry about that, guys. I just forgot about my mic in a second. But however, I finally gave you some voice into this video, so go ahead and enjoy. You can send a like, you can send love, you can go ahead and comment whenever you like. You can send feelings if you like because we got some emojis. Also, you can share this live or share any videos that come in the future for anyone that might have not have met me before or is wishing to see this collaboration. So anyway, if you like to comment now, feel free. If you would like to bring in somebody else and they end up commenting, I am okay with that. Um, yeah. Since we've got some people around, I'd like to express about why we are really worried about this coronavirus when we should not be. The thing is that with this coronavirus, there is, you know, definitely some level of coronavirus going around somewhere in the world. But however, there is a area of the coronavirus that is not natural. Not natural, guys. Never natural. This is artificial. It's someone that ended up creating this virus and sent it out to those around. And this virus is, believe it or not, and I'm going to have to express this because there are some people that are still questioning about this and would understand it at this time. It is a all known as a deep state thing. The deep state is actually bringing out this stuff, and they don't want us to win. They don't want the civilization to win. They don't want the social economic area to win. They don't want they don't want us to win. They don't want us to be the ones to get through it all. They want to. They're what they're saying right now is that it's a form of, if I'm going down, I'm bringing you down with me, kind of a thing. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like it's a chain reaction almost, and we have to best this chain reaction. We have to be better than this chain reaction. Um, the thing is that if we enter into this chain reaction and there is no way in getting out, then that means that that the light state cannot make it through. They can't be able to shift their way through and be able to finish off the deep state, to be able to have the light state continue and be able to authentically show themselves, compared to the dark state or the deep state that is around, and they're around because they want to create chaos, they want to create confusion, they want to create massive destruction, they want to get some kind of depth into this hurt factor, this strain factor, and they want to get the light beings out of the perspective, so then they can step forth and say, like, you know what, let's destroy this building, let's destroy that building, let's destroy that building, and create massive destruction. And when it comes to the light beings or the light state, The reason why they're around is because they want to make the official conclusion. They want to make the official statement saying that we are here as protectors. We're here as guardians. We are around to be the stance that is above the deep state, the stance that is even better than deep state, something that can really shine past the deep state. And they're the ones that are aligned with the light beings, such as the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, every one of those beings that are of the light. And sometimes some of these beings might not be positively aligned. Yes, I know, but there are some very potential beings out there that are actually, believe it or not, positive. So, with that being said, the positive beings are of the light. They are truly of the light. And if we align with those beings and we make sure that these darker ones don't connect with us, we can actually shift into a better realm. We might shift into an area where, like, our world is finally free from this darkness, finally free from being shifted into like the hurt realm, where it's like we're trying to battle light versus dark, or maybe there's just like this big battle that happens and there's no end. There's literally no end to this battle. And if we get past that and we are able to create an end, then we are able to finally get past the deep state, past the darkness, past it all, and able to really stand above the darkness, stand above the deep state, stand above those that are really trying to hide their stance. Not just people out there that are going like, hey, I'm gonna create this media for people to read about, but like they actually cover that up. They say like, I'm gonna scratch that off, I'm gonna scratch that off, I'm gonna scratch that off, and I'm gonna scratch that off and see what the public says, or what the public ends up seeing for their own eyes. And it's basically like it's kind of like, not, there is two forms of government out there. There's the good kind, and then there's the bad kind. The bad kind is what we're trying to stop. We're trying to stop this dark end of the government, and it's not to break away the government entirely. We're trying to say enough to this dark government. We're trying to say, we're not following you anymore, dark government. And it's all about like us trying to stand in our strength, trying to stand in our stance, trying to push our own selves further. We're trying to get ourselves into a safe area, so that it's not like we're being affected by these people, or these area of government, everybody. Not just any government. It's just a certain area of government. This certain area of government, it's kind of like they're seclusive. They try to cut out things that we have to hear in the world. But however, they cut those things out just because they want to make illusions. They want to make us feel elusive. They want to make us feel like we're the ones that are being blamed. They want to make us feel like we're the ones that are against all the other countries, and we are the light beings. The light beings are everywhere in the world. They are everywhere. I'm saying. The thing is that it is not just here in the United States. There are people in France. There are people in Germany. There are people in Austria. There are people in Croatia and Slovenia, and they're all over the place in the world. And the thing is that if we really connect at a way to move forward, then we can actually know that this time is finally coming to an end. We are finally seeing the end of the deep state. We are finally seeing the end of what we know as the exclusivers, the ones that tried to push things off to the side, and the ones that tried to say like, "Hey, I don't know about this, but how about this?" But really, what is going on is that they are, believe it or not doing the best of things. So, yeah. Also, there is such a thing as spirituality. There is such a thing as a spirituality. So just know that if you connect with this coronavirus, it's gonna affect you. It's really gonna affect your spirit. It's really gonna affect for who you are, and you need to get past that hurt. You need to know that that hurt is not for you. That hurt is really meant for a bit of a change in the world. It's here to change not just us here, but it's to change those out there to really try to adjust the situation that's going on, the situation that is about the light state versus the deep state. So the deep state is getting close to ending, and they're trying to throw out red flags at us, and they're trying to say, hey, that's not fair. Why? And the reason why that we light state are doing this is because the deep state is trying to knock us away from being the authentic self in this world. And the light state is including of the angelics. It's including of the light galactics. It's including the light console of star seeds. It's the light end of time and space people. It's including those that are of light source. It's those that are connected with the all creator and are doing good things in the world. And with this being said, if you really understand this, and you really want to know that this stuff that's going on right now about coronavirus, then really understand it. Really know that this coronavirus, it's not out here for you. What it really is a shift. It's a shift in the world. It is a shift. And if you don't look at it in a physical term, and you really see it in a spiritual term, then you can understand why you're feeling this, why you're feeling the feeling of coronavirus. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and probably leave some time. If you feel like you want to comment, go right ahead. Also, I have a few videos and lives that were put up not that long ago. So if you want to tap into those and comment, feel free. If you want to bring in anyone into these lives, or have anybody view these, then go right ahead. I am always here for you guys. Also, I'm kind of not a big favor of having to say like share and like and comment and all that stuff, because There were some ground rules for YouTube that were sent not too long ago, probably like a year or two back. So I'm not a big fan of having to say that stuff. But however, if it pleases the fans, then I don't mind saying it. Um, anyway, there is some things that I also like to express. Um, that main topic was already expressed. I've got like probably around 15 minutes or so to be done with this live stream. So yeah. Um, so anyway, there is something about spirituality that we all have to figure out. Like, why are we here? What are we supposed to do? Who are we? What is it out there that we need to pick up? Things like that. And if we really connect with that, then we can understand why we're truly here, what really interacts with us that is of the good intent, and things like that. Also, there is such a thing as the Light Council. So if you want to connect with those beings, feel free to. They are always open. They also have got these numerous amounts of light grids that you can connect with, such as advanced computers. Also, they've got some advanced mappings, things like that, and they're kind of like much at a much higher frequency than plasmatic things. So they are consisting of things that are much more higher rate than this plasmatic stuff. And it also has to deal with like connection with spirituality, connection with those that are around you. So then it's like if somebody taps in through the spirit and brings out maybe like a coordinate grid or a map or something like that through the spirit, you can actually connect in and like see what they're seeing, and like really like really get very futuristic with it, and you can get really connected, and like all the things that you would tap in, it would come through. It would really like be around in the realm. And the thing is that if we connect with these beings, these people that are around you, that are um, of the light state, they can actually really see you. They not like through the physical, but like also through the spiritual. And I'm gonna take a pause real quick because I just took a phone call. All right. Well, it's one of those phone calls that are, the unknown phone caller kind of thing. So I'm just gonna let it be. There is also another thing that I like to express. If you really tap in with these crystals, compared to the spirit realm, these crystals, and this here is just a sample. So it could be more than just a Shungite pyramid. The Shungite pyramids are very strong. They are literally radiant. They are literally causing a lot of energy to go around. Then there is such a thing as the Archangel stones. And I'll bring it closer so you can see. So there is the Michael crystal. There is the Raphael crystal. There's the Gabriel crystal. There's the Uriel crystal. And there's many more than that. So that was just for a select few. There's also Ariel, there's Sandalphon, there's Rogwell, there's also Maxwell, which is somewhat of a guide, but he also comes in as a archangel. So he might not entirely be a archangel, but he does slightly shift into an archangel. So yeah. And this year, I'm just only doing one glass of wine, so it's just one glass. There's no more than just that. It's just to drink something while I'm with you guys. There is also some other things that you can connect with. Some more of the unique ones, such as an obsidian arrow. Arrow. That's what I meant to say. And there's multiple others. So yeah, there's also like some small crystals that you can connect with. There's palm crystals, angel crystals. It's a big variety. So you can search for what crystal aligns with you and really tap in with it. And lastly, I want to express that I really do love all of your guys' support, all of your guys' connections, and lovely timings. So, no further ado, I think that should be about it that I want to express. Go ahead and comment, send a like, share, do whatever you like to do, and I will be right with you guys with that. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next video. Love and light to you all. Peace.